Hey everyone, welcome to today's gratitude and affirmation practice. Thank you so much for being here. How are you guys? I have just pieces of hair that are everywhere. My hair is a little flat because I've literally worn my hat like all day. Number one gratitude is it snowed almost all day. It was so nice. I did number two gratitude. I got to do a nice morning walk by myself. And I really needed time to decompress. So it was beautiful. And on the walk, I messaged my brother and my sister-in-law and I was like, "You guys want to go do breakfast?" So that's my third gratitude is we got breakfast and it was really good food. It was nice. And then after breakfast, I went over to their house. So that's a number four gratitude is we hung out for a long time. I got to see their little kitties and I'm going to be staying with them for a little bit. So they gave me the house key, which was nice. I feel so blessed. Like, bless them for, you know, supporting me through this. Number five for the day. Ooh, crystal show. So I was at their house and, did the live. And then I've been just watching the crystal show all day. That's been really nice. Number six, got to talk to my brother. Boy, they're him, his wife, the kids, they're all sick right now. So I hope that they feel better, but it was really good to talk to him. Number seven, I talked to my aunt. Thank God she is okay. She had a health scare, and, that really stresses me out because I'm really close with her. So I hope she's going to be on the mend, and this is it. And this is, a new healthy pathway forward. So I was not expecting that in my day, but it was still a good conversation with her, but I'm just really glad I did call and that she's doing okay. Number nine for the day. I packed a little bit more. I swear it's like never ending packing, but what I need to do is actually pack my suitcase. And I just had the epiphany today. I'm like, in a month, there's only like 30 some days. So what if I just rotated the outfits and I was counting up my shirts and I was like, I'm in my closet right now. Because there's just, there's piles everywhere. And I was going to do a video downstairs, but it's so cold that I'm like, no, my room is warm. I'm not leaving my room at this point. I walked around outside in 26-degree Fahrenheit weather for like 2 hours. I'm good. Snow is beautiful, by the way. And I was going to take a video and it got dark because I was packing before I went outside and then the sun went down. Anyways, so I realized, I was like, well, that means I probably don't have to take my entire closet. I don't have a lot of clothes. I think I counted up the shirts, and the ones that I have hanging I think I'm up to like 32 shirts, which I have a few shirts on the ground. So I probably have a little bit over. I probably have like 45 shirts. And I don't usually change my shirts out during the day. Like if I'm going and getting dressed up for something, and that includes my dress shirts. So I would say if I took my dress shirts out, then yeah, I'd have a shirt per day. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm realizing too, I don't have enough storage bins. So I think I might get one or two more at Target. But what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to leave some clothing and not take everything. And I'll have things on rotation. I'm going to count 30 and be like, cool, I'm taking these, and then we'll swap out. Like I have some shirts that are somewhat the same, similar, or like ones that I just don't care to wear. And maybe I just keep those in the box. My dresses, I'm not going to take a lot of those. Maybe I'll take one. But all that to say, yeah, I think it's coming together. It's just a lot to consider because I have all of my electronics that I use for my business. I have all of my inventory that I use for my business. And then I have all of my clothing. And packing for a month is so much different than packing for even a 2-week trip. So trying to fit everything together. Oh, and then like packaging materials for my business. So yeah, it's a fun little puzzle. And by fun, I mean it's a puzzle. And if, I'm getting it down to, I feel like, not that much time. So I don't even know where I am in my list of gratitudes. Oh, I think it was like number 9. Grateful that I packed up some more stuff today. We are getting down to it. Things are going well. And so the big thing that I think I'm going to do tomorrow is actually plan out what's coming with me and what's staying. Or like plan out a month's worth of stuff and then see what I have left over and what can go into storage and what I'm taking with me, like bathing suits. Maybe I just take, unless I'm going on a trip, maybe I just take one with me. And we'll see. February is going to be like a trial run, and then we will come back and we'll do it all over again in March, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So that's my number 9. And 10. Oh, here's another one. I had put up some pillows for sale, and they've been up for quite a long time. Like after I moved in. So they've been up for maybe a year. And someone actually just bought them. So now I just have to give them to her. And funny enough, 2 of them are already in my storage unit, so I have to go and get them. But I'm just so grateful they sold, because that's one less thing. And we're just continuing forward. So that's my 10th gratitude. 10. Yes. Okay. We're going to do the affirmations, and then the message of the day. I have a really good one for you guys. I had a crazy experience today, but I think I'm going to wait until tomorrow, and I will tell you when I'm outside and we're walking together. So we're going to do something else. It's just going to be peaceful, grounding, and calming. So we'll do the affirmations first. Number 1, as always, I'm divinely guided and supported. I can ask for help whenever I need it. I humbly ask for help today. Number 2, I love myself deeply, fully, and completely, and I am worthy of experiencing my deepest desires and being loved, nourished, cherished, and supported. Number 3, I allow myself to be healed and healthy. Number 4, and a number 11 gratitude is, I'll tell you about this too if I remember tomorrow, but I went to see an emotional coder once, and I put some of that into practice yesterday. The relief that I felt, because I've been feeling very overwhelmed, very stressed, very much in shock, even though I've known this has been coming for a long time. It's just different walking through it, and it's now real. So 4, I'm not going to stress. Everything's worked out for my ultimate good, and I can just be in a state of receiving. Number 5, I can be in a state of receiving. I can be in my fun, nourishment, play, and just be supported. Number 6 for the day. 6 for the day is going to be, I breathe easily and deeply in this sanctuary of bliss, peace, and protection where I powerfully reside. Number 7, one step at a time. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Fresh start. Number 8, I lean deep into nourishment and healing of self. And I open up space to be supported. I think a lot of times we want support, but we don't make the space in order to be supported. You can look at it like, oh, that's not true. Like, I have things I want support on, but it's like, okay. But how much are you still trying to manage by yourself? So that's one of the things that I'm actively working on. Like, for example, I was at my brother's house, and he walked outside with me because he had to do stuff with the car, and he's like, oh, well, let me help you clean off your car before you go. I was like, oh, it's like really sweet of him. And so we both were cleaning off the car, and then I ended up getting into the car, and he's like, wait, I'm gonna just clean a little bit more. And it's so hard for me just to let him do it for me. And I sat there and I was like, this is practice for me to be in community and to let someone do something for me. And so anyways, that was a quick aside. That was a mini message. Where are we on? 8? What a beautiful day to be alive. Let's claim the day, our accomplishments, what we want to experience, and appreciate the fact that we are alive and we are powerful co-creators of our reality. We get to exist in all of this and we get to influence it, you know? Number 9. What is for me will not pass me by. What is for me will come to me effortlessly. What is for me is healthy and nourishing. Oh, I have such a good message for you guys tomorrow. Oh, it's juicy. And 10 for the day. 10 for the day is going to be, I trust myself. Deeply, fully, and completely. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do as a wrap up for this video, we're going to do box breathing. And if you know, you know. If you don't, we're going to learn together. But box breathing is a way to regulate yourself. Now, what I've found, because people say 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. What I have found to work for myself is, and what I'll say is you have to find the right number that works for you because people breathe at different paces. So box breathing is exactly what it sounds like. You're going to kind of visualize a box, but you breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold, breathe in, hold. And each of those is going to be the same length of time. So we're going to start, I had to take a deep breath in. So we're going to start with, let's just make it easy. Let's do 4 seconds. So we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 4. Hold for 4. And what I like to do, because a lot of times when you start this, you are more anxious, right? Or just not grounded, situated within yourself. What I found really helps too is elongating the length of time, because when you are more relaxed, you are going to breathe in deeper and slower. So I don't keep it at whatever I started. I think I found that the right time for me is, I think, 8 seconds usually. But so we're going to do, let's go from 4 seconds to 8 seconds. And I'll try my best to tell you where we're at in the process, okay? All right, starting out. Breathing in for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out for 4. Hold for 4. Breathe in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 5. Breathe out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 5. Now we're going to breathe in for 6. Hold for 6. Breathe out for 6. Hold for 6. 6. Now breathe in for 7. Hold for 7. Breathe out for 7. Hold for 7. Breathe in for 8. Hold for 8. Breathe out for 8. Hold for 8. I don't know why I didn't just start counting on the screen to begin with, but this is a really good technique. Whenever I'm anxious, I actually use the birthday cake candle technique first, which is you visualize a cake in your mind with a whole bunch of, helps me a whole bunch of candles. I breathe in and I try and blow all those candles out, and it really brings me back to center. But if that doesn't work the first time, I either do that a second time or I do box breathing. Box breathing has been around with me for a lot longer. But it gives you a lot more to think about. So one, you stop ruminating on the thought, and two, you're controlling your breathing at the same time, and you are lowering your breathing back down to a normal rate. So I hope this was helpful. I figure, I don't know, I've been really anxious lately, and I just have this, everyone just seems very just kind of strung out and anxious. So I thought that this would really help. And maybe there's some of you that are feeling the same way. Collectively, I think the world is in a funky place right now. So I hope this was helpful. I love you guys. What are you grateful for? What are you affirming? How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments. I'll have a great message for you tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you sleep well, and I will talk to you then. Bye, guys.